Welcome back, 12:15 now. It's time for your weather with Storm Tracker 4 meteorologist Shay Sorensen. We are Storm Tracker 4 alert. Shay, tell us about what's going on.
Yes, that is right. We are alert because we have some impactful weather coming up here in the next couple of days, especially on Thursday and Friday. So those 2 days will be our next Storm Tracker 4 alert days. But this is just a big heads up that, hey, we've got some, again, impactful weather on the way. Today, though, it's going to be pretty quiet. This is a view from our Storm Tracker 4 Skycam network from the Tucson Mountains looking east. As you can see, we have a few clouds rolling through. Temperatures a little cooler compared to this time yesterday, mainly in the 60s and already low 70s for places like Oro Valley. But we've got a few clouds rolling through from the south and southeast thanks to a system, again, off towards the south. That's going to be rolling by through Mexico and into New Mexico, pushing clouds our way, and also a little bit of moisture too, mainly for the southeastern corner of the state, which we'll talk about in a second. But here is a look at the highs today. Big warm up despite that cloud cover, pushing back into the mid to upper 70s and low 80s. The record on this day is 82 here in Tucson, set back in 2018. So not a very old record, but we're getting a little uncomfortably close. Should steer clear of it, but some areas again getting close to that record. To the south and east, mainly in the 60s today, so a little bit cooler because of that cloud cover. Low 70s for Safford and Benson, where a little bit more sunshine is possible. But for your future tracker today, we have a little bit of moisture rolling through Mexico and New Mexico by 3 p.m. Places like Cochise County could see a little bit of virga today and possibly some sprinkles later on tonight into early tomorrow morning, mainly again in the southeastern and eastern portion of Cochise County. The rest of us, though, staying dry, and we'll wake up clear tomorrow and again on the dry side, but not for long. We are tracking more valley rain, mountain snow, and colder temperatures, and this is all going to start Thursday evening and last potentially through Saturday morning. But it looks like Thursday evening and Friday will be the two busiest days, so those will be our next Storm Tracker 4 alert days. As for Saturday morning, it looks like we're going to start to dry out. Impacts won't be as great, just a few lingering isolated showers. But biggest impacts, wet and icy roads, running washes, and of course, slower commute times, especially on Friday. High pressure heads out of here. That's what's keeping us warm, and that's going to allow for this system to begin to roll through again Thursday evening, and that's going to last through Friday and into early Saturday. By Saturday afternoon, it looks like the bulk of the activity will be north of Tucson, southern Arizona, drying out at this time, but still pretty active as we work our way into the weekend. So here's a quick look at what we are tracking. The current snowfall range anywhere between 6 to 18 inches above 7,000 feet, but let's break it down a little more. 6 to 8 inches for Summer Haven. The mountain tops, over a foot of snow possible, and that includes Ski Valley. Snow levels dropping down to about 4,500 feet on Saturday morning, and if we have enough moisture to play with, some of the lower terrain could see some flurries, maybe a dusting, but here in Tucson, just rain, and that's going to range anywhere from 1/4 of an inch to 1 inch of rainfall for the valleys. The mountains where it's too warm to see snow, 1 to 2 inches, and then the timing for the heaviest rain Friday morning and afternoon. And it looks like the heaviest rainfall will be favoring northern portions of Pima County into Pinal County. So heavy rain on the way, and that is why running washes, wet roadways, ponding going to be big concerns. Our next Storm Tracker 4 alert days will be on Thursday and Friday, also getting much colder in the mid-50s with overnight lows in the 30s. And then as we head into next week, potentially more rain, and that's when flooding will become a greater issue.